Well, it brought us to UTEP instead. Let's see if there's a way to load my squirrels. It took a long time to squirrel me, Lucille. Chipmunk. Oh, Chipmunk. It doesn't say the name of the team, but yeah, Chipmunk. In other words, his last name is Monk, his first name is Chip, is he's the head coach, I believe, of the Redwood City Squirrels. So we're going to see the Squirrels in action today, most likely. We're going to be playing against Delaware. I don't know how aware they are, but you will get to see your beloved Redwood City Squirrels in action today. Are you excited? And we're going to be up against the Delaware Blue Hens. I've never heard of blue hens before. Are they a real animal? Because I don't think I've ever seen a chicken or a hen or anything like that that was blue. Am I blue? Am I blue? I'm telling you. Am I blue? Now, I'm not trying to get you to click away and onto other things or anything like that. I'm trying to take up the dead air time of this really long loading screen so that you at home don't even notice the really long loading screen. I mean, this is installed on an SSD. You'd think it'd be faster. Imagine how slow it would be if this was on a regular hard drive or a thumb drive or a disk drive.
Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Delaware Blue Hens
versus the Redwood City Squirrels, you idiot. You could say the name of my team. You're so prejudiced. We are the Squirrels. I created that logo.
The Blue Hens headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action.
The Blue Hens. It sounds so silly.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
I mean, hens aren't as
just
tough
never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. Boy, did he put up numbers last time out, threw for more than 500 yards.
And how much fun has it been watching this young man early this season as advertised? He was so special a year ago. And David, you could really see all the work this guy has put in the offseason. He's playing at a different level early this season and certainly looking to continue that today.
And that's why this team's doing a lot of winning. And he's doing a lot of performing. Like, he's coming out the gates really, really strong. Got his team in position early on. Listen, you got to start fast. Then you get to the middle of the season. Impressed by the way he started the season.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2.
By the way, it's nice of them to say that's why they're winning so much. But as far as I know, the Redwood City Squirrels have only played one game so far. So I wouldn't call that winning so much. I would say they won their first time. We are the Squirrels.
They'll move the wide receiver. On play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Come on, guys. Are we Squirrels or are we not?
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Oh, no, I messed up.
Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So Delaware's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. Looking for a crease, it's Silver. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Of course they're trying to pick up a first down, you idiot.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking downfield. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Man, those sting, man. Third down, the money down. Your guy's got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially third down.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay. Nobody scored yet.
The give to the left side.
Oh, they.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And it really doesn't matter what play call this offense does. Like first possession, 3 and out, obviously struggled. This one right here, nothing on the ground. The offensive line has to do a better job. They got to be better up front, whether they want to run it, whether they want to throw it. It's got to start with the offensive line.
Lets it fly. He's
Wow,
got it down
no
the
one
side.
around here.
It's a seam wide open. All the way in for the touchdown.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
That's what it means to be a squirrel.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board.
Oy vey.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
We're coming out to the 40.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rush right in his face. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Oh, this is our home stadium, which would explain
Searching for
the
space.
squirrels in the middle
They're
of
able
the
to put a
field.
stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Powers through the defender. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
So
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Fallen Rays told me he doesn't watch YouTube anymore, which translated means he's not watching the poorly aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel, which is a shame. I wanted to have him here again to play, head to
Back
head.
in motion, try to clear the picture. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and 1.5 miles.
Oh, quick, they're complaining.
That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
They better fight today because we're not playing them another day.
Powers inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Keep this drive
So they
alive.
move the sticks on the run. Let's
Keep
see what
this
they
drive
do with this one.
alive. Oh, you people, keep this drive alive.
Play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Wide 53. Wide 53.
Pulls it. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a 6. Lined up for, forget the kick, he's going to throw it.
He didn't throw it, you idiot.
Not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Oy vey. When you go to do a fake,
From the
make sure
gun,
you
it's Silver.
actually do the fake.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the
Stupid,
38-yard
stupid.
line. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Oh, you sure the attack
Wide
is
receiver going in motion. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Third and 3.
The Fighting Blue Hens, ladies and gentlemen.
Keeps it himself. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown.
That's what being a squirrel is all about.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
I take it this team got into sports really late in life, and they're sitting down having a meeting with management, and they're going, okay, what can we be? And somebody said, you could be blue hens. And they're going, what's a blue hen?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I'm assuming all the good
And the extra point makes it 14-0.
team
The
nicknames were
scoop
taken.
and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this guy just stays
Dr.
on a
Witty,
roll. He's
yeah.
been getting to
Dr.
quarterbacks and
Witty,
making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this
Dr.
ball
Witty,
game.
yeah.
You better know
Dr.
where he
Witty,
is at on
yeah.
every single snap.
Do, 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 do. Leon Winfield III.
So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch.
I know I love you, but
Not
I
in
need
lockstep
a
there
bunch.
with the receiver. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return.
Doesn't say much about
He's
your
got great
imagination
speed.
if you have to name your team the
Very
Blue Hens.
little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Gonna run it. It's Beal. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
It's kind of
Not what
better
they had in
to.
mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
You might want to run up the field rather than side to side.
From the gun. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Showing the arm strength to the left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Do I got to?
Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Fires left. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Safe to say, this defense
The only
sets
way
the
I
tone for their
know.
football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Right side, it's
Oh.
Ellison. Breaks
Well-
the tackle, and he might have room. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Can we fire that guy
And
that
this
failed
center
to
down
tackle him
gets
in the
started from the
backfield?
33, 1st and 10. Motion
Kick him
from
out
the
of our
wide
school.
receiver. Quick give. It's Ellison. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Sometimes you have to say to somebody, you're no longer worthy to be called a squirrel.
Out wide right, it's Lofton. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off! What a play by this
Now, on
defense!
the other hand, this guy is very
Flying out to
skilled.
the left. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Our defense has more touchdowns than our offense. I need a
And man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
Sacagawea, Sacagawea.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Okay. Let's go Squirrels. Let's go Squirrels.
Deep in the end zone, it's Lewis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right side, it's Lofton.
Oy vey.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Tells to run, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
I wonder how much of that incompletion is due to the pass rush. That quarterback did not have a lot of time to throw that football. This offensive line is going to have to do a better job giving him time.
Off play action. Under pressure. Complete. Still on his... It's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll send the tight end in motion. Look out!
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Well, Squirrels are very aggressive. And remember, our coaches,
the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep.
You get a chipmunk and a bunch of squirrels together, it's going to be quite a party.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Finds a crease. It's Morris. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I think
Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down.
I think Disney should make a movie and call it The Mighty Squirrels.
They'll give it to him again. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
In real life, I'm watching Miami losing to Washington, which is not a good thing. The Dolphins should always beat the Commanders.
They think there's room to run to the right here. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore safety that the trainers are taking a look at. We'll let you know how he's doing as soon as we find out.
Ugh.
This offense set up with a 2nd and short.
I may not get the man tonight. I'm starting to get tired.
From the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Beal. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The play fake. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, here on the Delaware sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Guys?
Okay, Holly.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
My father had a
And after that
varsity
last
letter
one,
in
perhaps
something.
the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down.
One time I remember
He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. 3rd and long right here.
I found the Letterman's
Here's the
jacket.
snap, itching to fire downfield. The screen, and watch out. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads it left. It's caught.
Caught in a trap. I can't back out because I love you too much, baby. Let us continue on.
Way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
The amazing Redwood City
We have the
Squirrels.
early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Did you see those fans without any bodies? Now these have bodies, but the
Big
ones they
turning
just
point
showed
as we
only
head into
had,
the second to get
they were
this
only
game rolling
empty
again.
pants running around.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run the counter. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, give me a break. The game's not over yet, and we do seem to be prevailing.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires to the right. Nice play to knock that one down.
Yep,
How about the
35.
linebacker breaking on the
Knocked it
football,
down.
seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. And a
Threading the
big-time
needle.
grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The offense set for a first down play.
These Redwood City Squirrels are fearsome critters.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Well, they didn't tell me they were sending somebody in motion. Madden has the same problem on some plays.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense set on first down.
No, they're supposed to show you the motion in the play select, and
He's
they
looking
didn't
to
do
pass.
that there.
That one comes out hot down the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Moore
That
What's his
last
first
catch
name?
puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
Now see, it's not showing anybody going in motion. So I'm going to try and let the clock go down to 1. I can afford that because I'm ahead by 28 points. And I'm trying to learn how to recognize things so I can play most efficiently.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Morris. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Now that one,
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
that light blue they showed was a man in motion, and now they're showing it as red. So they changed the color of it, which is stupid. After they teach you how to recognize a play with a man in motion.
The give to the back.
Oh,
He's
but
tackled right at the 10-yard
nobody went in
line,
motion
and they're
anyway.
trying to cash in on this drive.
And these RPOs
This
always
is
put the defense in
confusing.
a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
that doesn't seem to be showing a man in motion. So we will bank on that and hope we're not wrong. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the poorly aged Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. Where you're falling in love in stereo.
Plows his way ahead. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
I wouldn't call it Russian. Redwood City, even though it's red, is actually in California. And California isn't completely Russian yet. Not even totally communist. It's getting there, but, you know.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to time that quarterback sneak. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And after getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
I think that's
This offense has
probably what they
converted
will
twice
do.
on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put him in the end zone. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. The quarterback sneak. Sneak gets it done.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And
Looks
it was
like I
finished
did-
off with a quarterback sneak.
Looks like I didn't get the point after. My kicking is terrible. And now I got to kick again. Kickoffs are easier for
From
me than
inside the
punts
10-yard
or
line, he'll bring it back. And they'll
points
haul
after
down the returner to start us on the
or
next
field
drive.
goal.
Guys, the blue hen offense going to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Follows his blocks. It's Silver. swamped immediately.
And they tried to run that sweep out route. I like going to the wide side of the field, getting somebody the ball that can really, really run. Just got to block it up a little better. Give him a chance to at least get that edge, and then he might be able to do some more damage.
Got it, looking for the first down. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on fourth.
Here's a return from midfield. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Reese?
Holly, thank you. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
They
After
tell
the
you.
productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
They tell you in the game places that you can have the team, you know. And so there's no excuse for them not saying Redwood City, since I'm not allowed to choose cities that are not on their radar.
This time they'll throw it. That's caught. It's Beal. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Blue 30! Blue 30!
Robinson Park won it against FCS Southwest. I think it was Southwest. It might have been Southeast. They have some teams that sound a lot like each other, which is confusing to a poorly aging old man like myself.
The run inside. It's Morris. Got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Let's be physical, physical. I want to be physical. Western Michigan won today. And Clemson won against Georgia Southern. Florida Atlantic won against Navy.
Right back to the well. Across the 10. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Boise State beat Memphis. Coastal Carolina won against FCS Southeast. I don't know what this FCS stuff is, but Colorado beat FCS Midwest, so there's like at least 3 or 4 FCS teams, whatever that means.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Trying to find the end zone. And he's got a touchdown.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Cam Houston beat Tulsa. We're going to try to kick a point after again. Most of our points after, but sometimes they don't. The kicking game is a little clunky to me. Oh, looks like it's raining. Yep, it's raining.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. There's some daylight. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Hey, hold on to the ball that long.
He's going to take that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
Number one job of a defense, affect the quarterback. Get to him, make him a little bit flustered, uncomfortable. Jesse,
I like
his
my
second
squirrel
fumble
logo
of the
on
day,
his
and this time it goes to the house.
Yeah, and David, you know as a former DN, the coaches were telling their guys, hey, you got him to fumble once. If you get close to him, strip away at that
With
thing.
an AI,
Get your hands on him. The ball's going to come out again. That's exactly what happened. They were opportunistic, not just recovering it, scooping and scoring for a big TD.
Oy vey.
And it's up and no good. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing.
There are things I have not mastered in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Hits inside, it's Silver.
We're not afraid
all
of any
over him
blue men.
immediately.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets out.
And the sack all the way back.
They're not learning.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
A normal football team would go, okay, we're getting sacked a lot. We need our offensive line to be better, and our quarterback needs to throw the ball sooner.
You make
They're
up
not
the game
doing it,
plan
and
and
they're
not a
paying
lot on the
for it.
play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
From inside
Delayed
their own
give.
10.
It's Ellison. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And they'll stop him right there on the return. Now this offense is back on the field.
A very wet field.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Beal. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
They are making this easy. Now maybe the Delaware Blue Hens are not the most fierce football team in the country, but they need to get the fundamentals together, or it's going to be a long day for them. A long, long day right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the poorly aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
We don't like short games.
Long way to go on second down.
San Jose State beat FCS West, so there's a lot of FCS teams. You'd think you could come up with a better name than FCS West when you're naming your team, but no.
Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone.
Wide 53. Or is it wide 53? I'm not sure. Oh. Now I don't know what I'm running.
Tough run here. It's Morris. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, you said that. You said 2nd and 8 twice in a row. I go for a tougher difficulty setting after the first year, and so far nobody's put up a significant challenge to my extreme football dominance.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Nebraska beat Bowling Green.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime.
Notre Dame beat Rice.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense.
SMO beat FCS Midwest. So there's FCS Southwest, FCS Southeast, and there's FCS Midwest, to name only a few.
Motion from the wideout. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone.
You're not even on the field.
Surges his way in for the score.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is good. Finds his rhythm after shanking a couple. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak.
I didn't shank a couple. Okay,
and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
In real life,
they'll move the wide receiver.
The NFL preseason
Snap wants to throw to start this drive. Intercepted.
I watched the Cowboys yesterday.
Can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And some Miami.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Straight ahead, it's Beal. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
We're trying to cash in on every drive.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back.
And into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
The fans look interesting when they actually show up. Like I said, there's some glitches about showing the fans and about showing cheerleaders.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
But when it works, it's nice.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
I'm surprised Redwood City has such a big stadium and that it's full to the gills.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Roberts. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second and long here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the catch, it's Bowman. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
Because it gives you a 3rd down and 6.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
There's my coach.
Guys, so
in the red
much
tie.
to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Temple Owls.
Oh, good. It's a very competitive game there. Are you going to show us any other scores, dude? Hello? Hello, dude. Okay, so Utah, I think, is getting beat by Arkansas.
As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started.
I didn't get a chance to digest the
From
Utah
deep, it's
score.
Lewis.
Utah is one of our
He gets across the
rivals
20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there.
here in Redwood City.
Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. What
Purdue
could go
beat
wrong
Wake
did
Forest.
in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. Trying to take it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position.
Yeah, there was a lot of room there, but he made the best out of what he could find.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Keeps it moving, it's Morris. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Arizona State is being shut out right now. They are the crosstown rivals of the University of Arizona. And it's not really crosstown, it's cross state. Arizona State being in Phoenix area and Arizona being in the beautiful city of Tucson.
The fake and wants to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
They can't get back in this game. Miami doing well today.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Georgia's winning against Western Kentucky.
But, and he's got room.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Georgia State also winning, and Liberty has gotten the victory.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone.
A lot of power on that
Lewis.
kick.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive.
I don't know why.
This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
They're not
Picked
showing
up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
the scores of the teams I care about, but it may be that they're just showing
Cuts it upfield. It's Ellison.
ones that are
Defense all
surprising
over
to them, or ones from the top 20.
And we knew the linebackers
Look
were
at
the
that.
strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
I haven't seen a pattern
They
yet,
boot it
though.
away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 35. Slips through the line. Can they catch him?
They cannot.
And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
Virginia Tech one.
So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
Hopefully
Guys,
some
the
of the
Delaware offense going back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
hopefully some of those updates have made this game more
Right
stable.
back to the
I don't know
well.
whether it has yet,
They shut it down
Too soon to
quickly,
know.
but he gets 2 out to the 18.
but I am
Chance
glad
to
they're
build a little
updating.
momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Finally
gets a lot of yak
and not
there,
before he picks up the 1st down.
Well, that didn't take long. I mean, they started off this drive with great field position, and that's critical for this football team because of the players they have offensively. If you can get them the ball back at that area of the field, it takes one play, like what you just saw, and all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door now in the red zone looking for 6.
It takes one, baby. It takes one, baby. It just takes one. Oklahoma shut out Michigan. That's not easy to do. Washington beat Utah State. That is easy to
Pulls
do.
it on the bootleg fake. Looking for the score. And he's got it in the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
Yeah, you said
aggressive
tack
play calling
twice
on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long
Back
touchdown
to back.
pass to pay it off. On the return, it's Lewis. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. Cradles it at the 35.
Number
The
24
pursuit
didn't
and
do
coverage
his
was
job
there, and
very
they
well.
swarm him under for no gain.
We don't
And
like.
the offense
don't
takes the
like,
field, ready to
like.
go back to work.
No game.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his legs, it's Beal. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Or just be ahead by 82 points so it doesn't matter what you call. Huckle is beating San Diego State at the moment, but the game isn't over yet.
Move! 2nd down to the air. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
You can still say if about whether we're going to win this game? You're crazy. We're going to win this game. There ain't no if about it. That sounds like it should be a country song. There ain't no if about it.
Motion from the wideout. Inside the 25. And he stopped ball down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Took my truck and my old dog dang near to my life. There ain't no if about it. Girl has brought me pine. I ain't no if about it. I should not write songs.
Driving forward, it's Morris. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
Every time it pauses like that, I'm worried that it will crash to the desktop or worse. Arkansas State beat FCS South, I think it was Western.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
It didn't show a man in motion.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
No,
Try to
the game has a
regroup a little
bug.
bit after that mental error. Here comes 2nd and 13.
The game has a bug when it comes to when it comes to having somebody in motion.
Back to throwing,
in a
they've got to
play.
go a long way.
And
Under
they don't
pressure,
make it.
and down he goes at the 33. Now after the sack, there is a man still down. Offense going to be challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Is this saying our quarterback is injured?
And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
Okay, is it under coaching? Injury report. Justin Marlowe, our quarterback, is injured. He will return soon. Oh, he's got muscle cramps. Okay, so can we win a game that's 89-0 without our starting quarterback?
They finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33.
Perspiring minds want to know.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
I know, but they have
And
to
now
gamble
the Blue
because
offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt,
game,
punt,
so
punt, David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
And another one would probably give us the...
They've been able to put together nothing. Now 3rd and long from their own 1.
That we could do the safety down. Like men without hats.
From the gun, it's Ellison. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down.
I don't know if they still play that on the radio,
And the
or
Blue
if people
Hens
still
line
listen
up
to
to
radio.
punt it
So I
away.
don't know if you know the
3
rest of
and
it.
out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away.
It's a safety
They'll field this one in tight
down.
quarters. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive.
This has been a pretty quick quarter with 5
Takes the
minutes to go in
handoff,
the
it's
quarter.
Beal. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Second down coming up.
It's because we've been managing the clock right here on your favorite YouTube channel, Borley Age of Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. I hope you're having a great day.
They'll ride him again. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You can say it, Redwood City, Squirrel. Come on. You can say it. The Fighting Squirrels of America. They will learn to respect the squirrel.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5.
Central Michigan victorious today, as was Indiana, the number 4 team in the nation at this very moment. Arkansas beat Utah. So I think that would
Quick
be
get.
considered
It's
an
Morris.
upset.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The reason we're not passing as much right now is because the game isn't presenting those plays to us, and it takes a long time to go away from the ones the coaches are advising.
Drives inside. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And that's going to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
They probably figure it's best to run the ball and run out the clock, but that's not as flashy or as mixed up an approach as I want to do.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
I gave it the command. It just didn't take it. I'm not sure why. But we're ahead by 89 points. I think we can.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
I think we can manage it.
First down for this offense. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man in the middle.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
You can read the
Now
guy's
down
mind,
to the 12-yard line. It's first down.
telling us what he's thinking. That's some feat.
Going to the run, it's Beal. Could be an alley. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Did you know it takes over
Ready to try
50
the
people
point after.
to put on the broadcast of these
And
games?
with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
The technical crew, the camera people, the director.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return
Butter.
man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Sometimes I think
offenses
about
nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long.
sometimes I think about all the people it takes to put on a football game.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Not
And
just
the
the players, the
defense makes
coaches.
a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way.
They're like
That's
squirrels.
a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Squirrels scurry. Block that kick, block that kick, block that kick, block that
Discretion, the better part of valor, not going to give him a chance to return as they kick it toward the sideline. As we head to the 4th quarter, this
No
guy is
cheerleaders,
seeing
just
the
pop-pop.
defense. Look how he spread the ball around.
kick. That's funny. Okay, 1 quarter to go.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period.
They're not coming down. They're not coming back 96 points in 1 quarter. No. You're the only one that thinks there's any possibility of a
Gets the
comeback.
back moving. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion.
Wide 29! Wide 29!
They'll move the wide receiver. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, you said that twice in a row. Are you having a stroke? A little under 14 minutes to play right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the poorly aged Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. Where your public good love. In stereo.
Wide receiver going in motion. On the move, it's Morris. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Ready to fire from the pistol.
Blue 30. Blue 30.
I think there's someone in motion in this one. I couldn't read it.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Yeah, I was right about the motion.
And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
In case you haven't noticed, we don't have to be productive to win this game. I mean, not anymore. We've produced it up, ladies and gentlemen. And there's a chance we're going to win this one and be 2-0. That'd be 2 wins, 0 losses.
This time they'll throw it.
No,
Under
we didn't
pressure,
throw it
and
because you
down
said
he
we were going
goes
to
at
throw
the
it.
33.
It's all your fault.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
He's making me wait. They don't look too shook
Wide
after
receiver
that
comes in motion.
sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got him downfield. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Well, when you're winning by 100 points or more, it means you're doing something right. Oh, yeah, look at all that press there. Most of them just guys on the sideline.
He'll
with
try
their
to tack
cell
on
phone.
one more.
Really weird. Look at all those people on the other side of the end zone.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
I don't even
So
know.
that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a scoring toss from the 33.
What their jobs are and why they're out there. I don't think I've seen that in a real football game before. And certainly not that many.
Coming out with it, it's Lewis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Finds his man on the RPO.
I think we took their face.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Their faces will
The
be in our
Blue
trophy
Hens
case.
in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
They're in a terrible spot.
Keeps it on the option.
Now you
Knocked
could call
down
being
immediately
down
at the
by
line of
103
scrimmage.
points a good spot.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Oy vey.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it in his belly. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Ellison. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
It looks like they're becoming more
Yeah,
efficient.
this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Maybe
They punted away on 4th down.
Maybe my guys are a little worn out.
On his
all
way
that
back from the
excellence
20.
and everything.
Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again.
10 minutes to go in this one.
Ready, go!
Wants to throw on first. Makes the grab. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
These games usually are super easy, and then the next level up is very difficult
Motion from the
and then
wideout.
impossible. So,
Hit
although
and
I shouldn't
stopped
say
right
impossible,
there. Not much
because
on that pickup.
I did play
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
some Madden this year on the hardest level, and I was able to prevail, but I'm saying the difficulty levels, I don't know what they're based on, but I don't think they're very effective. And it seems to be the same in both the college football and the Madden titles.
Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Left side is Beal. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Louisville won
They'll
today.
snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10.
Louisville got 49 points, so we only have doubled the number of points Louisville got.
Tight end now in motion. On the ground, it's Morris.
Oh,
And here's
He
the
went
mindset
right
for
into
an
the
offense.
defender.
Fourth
That
quarter,
was
you've
not
got a
good.
huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
we could turn it over 10 times and still win the game. Liberty beating FCS East today. Eastern Michigan won against Michigan State.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Gets open down the middle. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
At this point, we're just looking to close out this game so we can move on to the superstar mode of Madden NFL 27,000, and then we'll play a franchise game of Madden NFL 27,000. And we might be done with football for the day once we do that, right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the Poorly 80s Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel.
Run in the red zone, it's Beal. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They're out there taking a look at this sophomore defensive back, and we hope he's able to get back in the action shortly.
Well, they're not telling us who he is, though.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver.
They really need to fix that. If they're going to talk about a player getting injured,
Could
tell us
not
who he
make
is.
his way to the corner.
What's his position? What's his job? Make us care.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long.
Woohoo! It's been fairly stable today, so I think they might have worked on some of those issues. I don't want to say too many good things about it.
They're all over him.
Yeah, because then it'll...
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
And a short time to get there.
He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, first and goal.
We wouldn't have kicked a field goal anyways. Don't worry about it. Getting down to 5 minutes left of the game. Right here on Poorly Aged Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer YouTube channel.
From the red zone, it's Morris.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Are they saying we...
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal.
I've never heard of wide zone as a play type before. For the offense. As far as I can remember. Although I'm an old man, I may have forgotten a lot of
Bounces
things.
out, looking for that line. It's Beal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. What will the offense dial up on third and goal? Trying to surge it in. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first.
I don't see a reason not to, because even if we don't get it, we're going to have them pinned back on like the 1 yard line. You know? So strategically, this makes a lot of sense. Unless, of course, we get a penalty, then we're idiots.
They'll try to power it in. He bangs his way in for the score.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Oi.
Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point.
Shut
They
up.
put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
It's weird that the college
And
level
no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
has
Taking the field down, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Sells the run,
So
looking
college
to
has
pass.
100-something
Out
teams.
wide left, it's Roberts.
NFL 32.
Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. Run ends there. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40.
Now at under 2 minutes, we don't have to worry about the clock as much.
He's at the 40, inside the 30. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Trying to run, it's Morris. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Now, unless we get lucky,
lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
This will be our final score.
Well, the extra point has been anything but routine, but he knocks that one through. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
These are fighting squirrels.
He'll bring it out. It's Jefferson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Find space. It's Roberts. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
That might be it. Yeah.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I don't know what adversity they're talking about other than learning this game because obviously we did fairly well against our first 2 opponents. And we're now level 4, whatever that might mean. Congratulations, Leon Winfield III has set the Redwood City single-game sacks record. Check out the record screen for more details. So you could have just told us now what the record is that he set. I mean, how many sacks is it? It is stupid to have this screen and not tell me what the new record is. And again, they should have told us during the game when we broke the record. Visionary unlocked. Go to the coach abilities screen to purchase the Visionary archetype and upgrade your coach. Now, I don't know if I'll remember to do that because, okay, so the what screen? See, I've already forgotten. Oh, the coach abilities, I think it said, and then unlock the visionary. And it's a purchase even though they said we had already earned it. That's odd. Oh. And I'm not allowed to unlock it for my offensive coordinator, or it looks like my defensive coordinator. Odd. No, I don't want to quit. I mean, I want to quit soon, but I just want to see who we're going to have next week. Kind of get a preview of that, and then I will go on to my Madden NFL material. Spencer has reached, I don't know what he reached because it went away. SE Defensive Player of the Week versus Delaware, 5 sacks, 8 tackles, 11 tackles for loss. We're talking about Leon Winfield III here. And National Defensive Player of the Week, Week 2 versus Delaware, with 5 sacks, 8 tackles, and 11 tackles for loss. We're talking about Leon Winfield III. If this sounds repetitive, it's because of what the game is doing. The SEC Offensive Player of the Week, Week 2 versus Delaware, with 475 incredible yards, 5 touchdowns, and a completion rate, an incredible 85% completion rate. We're talking about the quarterback, Justin Marlowe. And remember, he didn't even play the whole game. Part of the game he was out with, was it cramps? I can't remember what it is. And the National Offensive Player of the Week for Week 2 versus Delaware was 475 yards, an incredible amount of yards. 5 touchdowns, 5, count them, 5, and an 85% completion rate. We're talking the quarterback, Justin Marlowe. By the way, there is a town called Marlowe, Oklahoma. I knew a guy from there once. So, we will check the standings, but this week we're going to play NC State, which I would assume is North Carolina. I don't expect that we will be in the top 25 or anything like that, but we generally keep tabs on it. So entering the top 25 this week are the South Carolina Gamecocks with a 2-0 record. And then also entering for the first time, TCU, the Horned Frogs. Not to be confused with Horny Toads. These are Horned Frogs. They have a 2-0 record as well. Most of the people on this team, it looks like, have a 2-0 record other than Alabama, Ole Miss, Oregon, and Texas, which makes you wonder why they're so high on the list. But anyway, Going from 25 to 23 is the Missouri Tigers. Then Florida goes from 22 to 20. No, I mean from 24 to 22. My bad. They're the Florida Gators. The Alabama Crimson Tide coming in at number 21. Down from 11. They did lose at Kentucky. Washington Huskies, ladies and gentlemen, are number 20 in the nation right now, up from 23. They won against Utah State, which I don't know why that would elevate you. I don't think Utah State is that great of a team this year. At number 19 is SMU. I believe that is the Southern Methodist University Mustangs. SMU is at 19, up from 22 with a with a win against FCS Midwest. Houston is number 18, the Houston Cougars. Not to be confused with the BYU Cougars, who I believe the BYU Cougars beat Arizona this past week. But the Houston Cougars, with a 2-0 record, are at 18, up from 21. Ole Miss, the Rebels, they're 1-1, but they're still holding on at number 17 in the nation. Tennessee, the Tennessee Volunteers, with a 2-0 record, are number 16 in the nation, with a win last week at Georgia Tech. Oregon, the Ducks, hold it at 15, even though they lost. I think that's interesting, because usually after a loss, I would think that there would be some kind of demotion in the rankings. And they lost to Oklahoma State, and Oklahoma State I don't believe is even ranked. So you would think losing to an unranked team, well, at least not in the top 25, would have you degenerate in the top 25, but not for the Oregon Ducks. Texas lost to Ohio State, but Ohio State is number 1. So Texas goes from number 6 in the nation to number 14. Penn State, the Nittany Lions. What is a Nittany Lion? Sounds very British. You Nittany? They have gone up from number 16 to number 13 with a win at Temple. Now this week they're going to play Buffalo. Texas Tech, number 12 of the nation, up from number 14. These are the Texas Tech Red Raiders. I don't know what a Red Raider would be. Louisville is at number 11, up from 13. The University of Second Choice is number 10 in the nation, up from number 12. They have a 3-0. So some teams haven't played 3 games yet. They have played 3 games. And they won versus Louisiana. They're going to play at Rutgers this week. The BYU Cougars of Provo, Utah are number 9 in the nation, up from number 10. They did win 24 versus 21 at Arizona. So for Arizona, that wasn't a terrible loss. I mean, obviously they wanted to win and everything, but it's not like they were blown out or anything. LSU, the LSU Tigers, number 8 in the nation, up from number 9 with a win over Louisiana Tech. Oklahoma, number 7, the Sooners, up from number 8. They won against Michigan at Michigan. Texas A&M, number 6 in the nation, the Aggies. They won against the hated Arizona State team. Miami, holding at number 5. Looks like all the top 5 maintained their positions. There don't seem to be any change in the top 5. So they won 34-7 versus FCS South East, and they're going to play Wake Forest this week. Indiana stays at number 4, the Hoosiers. And they had a win 52-10 versus FCS Midwest. That's quite a big win, but I don't know how good of a team FCS Midwest is. They're going to play Western Kentucky this week. So Georgia holding at number 3 with a win 10-3 versus Western Kentucky. They're going to play at Arkansas this week. And Notre Dame holding it. I don't know what the 20 in the parentheses means, because it's obviously not their previous week's chart spots or anything, but they're holding at number 2 with a win 31-13 versus Rice. So I would say that's a substantial victory, absolutely. And they're going to play Michigan State this week, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. And the number 1 team in the nation, once again, are the Ohio State Buckeyes. They have a 2-0 record, and they won 42-28 at Texas. They're going to play Kent State this week. So, oh yeah, let's look at our schedule. Delaware is the one we just did. Next time we get together, we're going to beat the North Carolina State, then Auburn, Georgia, Ole Miss, Arkansas, Kentucky, a bye, Mississippi State, Alabama, Florida, and Tennessee. So we're not playing any of our rivals, but we're showing 2.5 stars out of a possible 5 now. I think with those first 2 victories, the nation's going to start paying attention to us. They're going to know we exist. A lot of people, they haven't heard of the Redwood City Squirrels because it's a new team. Redwood City University, of course, Squirrels. So we're going to do something about that. We're going to put Redwood City on the map as we all sing the Fighting Squirrel Rap. And that's it for us right now on YouTube's favorite channel, the Poorly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. Thank you for being here. Consider liking and subscribing, leaving messages below. I always read the messages, and it's nice to hear that there are people that appreciate what I do. Again, thank you for being here. Have a great day.